Welcome back, collective, to another celestial transmission. I don't know what the hell that was. Of the switching and the whatever that was, right? The glitching, if you will. But welcome. Oh, we're gonna get into some things. Yes, we are. So, let me just share the video. But for the ones that don't know me, my name is Hierophant Joey. Welcome to my channel. I'm an intuitive reader. We're going to do anything we can high vibrationally to get the messages that you need to be able to expand and evolve beyond what you can see in space and time. If you find that you resonate with my content, divine feminine and divine masculine, then I'm pretty sure that you can give it a like, you know. I'm pretty sure that you can give it a little thumbs up, a little subscribe, a little notification, a little, if you will. Other than that, listen, we're going to get into some things. I do have a download. It is only one download, and we're just going to piggyback off of that because this year we're just going with the flow and doing what God wants to do, not what we want to do, not what the ego wants to do. And that's what we're starting the year off with, especially this Aries season, which is about leadership. How you start off in Aries season is how the rest of the year is going to go for you. Because Aries is the beginning of the zodiac, it is the beginning of the year, it is the actual new year, right? With that being said, let's light some sage here. I hope everybody's doing fabulous, living the best version of their reality. But divine feminine, divine masculine, we're going to get into some things here. So let's go into prayer. Thank you, Father, Mother God, for waking us up today, allowing us to be an extension of you. Understanding, understanding, and understanding that we're constantly connected to God, source, spiritual guides, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, anything that is high vibrational to get these messages across to the collective so they can be able to expand and evolve beyond what they can see through their divine masculine and divine feminine nature. Thank you for your love, your wisdom, and support every day. We're nothing without it, and definitely nothing without you. That is the sun, and the sun is me. It is the one, and it is the one that gives us polarity in life. It gives us evolution, polarity in night. Two lights that derive from the same source. It makes us in its image from the ultimate force. It travels through space and archetypes of mind. We're here, and the below you can also find. As above, it is below. When we transcend, we return and regrow. Remind yourself of who you are as you come from the source of God, as you come from the shining star. Right? So it be. Little sage for y'all. Okay, you're a Sagittarius. That is great. Right now, you should identify as divine masculine or divine feminine. Let's see, the zodiac signs will pop up as the reading develops. The download, I can smell it. That's, I know what you mean. Through your third eye, you can smell it. It's that sage. So, the download for tonight is collective. Whether you are divine masculine or divine feminine, I'm tired of being around energies, whether they are romantic or platonic, and for some of you, even familial, right? That don't support my own self-worth. If you don't treat me how I treat me, if you don't love me how I love me, if you don't have the ability to actively listen, make some revisions to your expressions or how you communicate certain things or how we're having certain conversations or how we're interconnecting or whatever the fucking case may be, right? I don't think we're a match. Whether that may be a 10-year, 20-year partner, marriage, it doesn't matter. A friendship, a family member, your mother, your father, it doesn't matter. A lot of you need to understand and realize that people are only going to treat you how you allow them to treat you. And if you are allowing them to treat you any less than how you treat yourself, then what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing, collective? It's very delusional to sit here and be in a relationship and allow people to treat us a certain way only to complain, Delulu, to complain on things that you didn't even teach this person about you. And if you did, then why are you allowing these people to play in your fucking face? Someone call Netflix right now. You need to be on TV. Listen, from your lips to God's ears, because I do. This is the message. A lot of you need to understand that you cannot have people around you that don't value you like you value you. I mean, and you can't really be mad if these people don't know how to treat you because you didn't teach them. Are you the student or are you the teacher? You're the student when you're learning to love somebody else, but when it comes to having other people love you, you need to be the teacher. Just need to cut the damn negativity from the past. See, but this is the thing. Is it really negativity? Or is it just perspective? Is this how you see it because you see these decisions that you made to these connections as negative? There's no such thing as, well, everything is negative and positive, but there's no such thing as good or and bad. Those things had to happen for you to realize that they needed to stop happening. So it's not negative. These are low vibrational things that you needed to decide on or connect to, or people you needed to love to be able to understand that it wasn't love, it wasn't this, it wasn't that. I'm viewing it as negative because I was treated poorly. But is it really negativity if we didn't teach these people on how to treat us? It's not really negative. It's you were at where you were at. You learned what you learned, and now you need to apply it and not let it happen again, because that's how you create expansion, which you would perceive as positivity. This is the best era of my life because everybody's treating me well. And yes, because now you know the boundaries, the strategies, the how to express yourself, giving people the blueprint to how they're going to treat you. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some people are going to have light codes to you that you don't even have to you because they're on a higher consciousness, a higher vibration. But in the meantime, the people that don't know and can't see through you and can't, they need the guidebook, they need the blueprint, then you know what to do. Become the teacher. And the people that can't that can't get with the lessons and the boundaries and the morals and the standards, that means that they won't pass your class. Well, sucks to be you. You'll just be repeating it, because if you don't learn it through me, you're gonna learn it through somebody else. And if you don't learn it, that means that you're just gonna end up in the same type of cycles that you were trying to avoid by trying to obtain somebody like me. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are resonating with these energies, because I feel like spirit is bouncing me from place to place. I feel like I'm talking about 3 storylines right now. One of them is about baby's mother, baby's father. One of you, others of you, is about dating, or who you're dating, or people that think that they're dating you when they're not. And for others of you, this is more about familial relationships. Remember that if you guys are resonating, to like the video for the algorithm and to subscribe so you guys can always be notified, okay? So those are the downloads. We're going to go into the romance angels for divine masculine and divine feminine. And then we're going to go into the ethereal tarot, and then Mosalia, Oracle of Souls, for advice at the end of the reading, okay? So get comfy, because this is just starting. What are the messages for divine masculine? Let's start with divine masculine, okay? I hope you guys are resonating with the messages. Congregate down in the comments. That's what we're here for. If it's you, it's me. If it's me, it's you. Divine masculine, what are the messages from... I feel like this is too much. So we're gonna... Too many cards fell out for divine masculine. You definitely got a lot going on, divine masculine, and it's probably because a lot of you are going through learning emotional lessons, learning that you could have self-worth, you could put yourself on a pedestal, you could have standards, you could treat yourself, you could be bougie. Like, not everybody needs to have your attention. You don't have to be in every woman's face. You don't have to bend over backwards to get a woman's attention. You don't have to do that any longer, right? Because women now work, women now fend for themselves, and they're independent. So you don't really need to really do much but be your actual genuine self and learn emotional intelligence to be able to sit in a woman's face. You really don't need any other extra shit. So a lot of you are learning to deprogram yourself and detach yourself from, I need to have the car, I need to have the money and a big house and this and that, and I need to have a family by this age, and I need to do this and I need to do that. Or some of you are still detaching from the energies of I need to be a street nigga, and I need to do this, and I need to have 10 bitches, and I need to, like, whatever energy you're looking at it from, you're detaching from some type of program that wasn't allowing you to be the higher intellectual emotional version of yourself, which is spiritual, right? A lot of you are still operating from ego. I need respect and blah, 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 whatever the energy is. And now a lot of you in this new era, you're operating from this, I've never been here before. So it's very uncomfortable. Exactly, new beginning. For a lot of you, divine masculine. Get your water on, okay? Get your water, your little drinks, your little smoke, okay? Divine masculine, what are the energies for... Thank you. What did I say? You're disconnecting. It is important for you right now to take a step back, divine masculine, and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, like I said, sitting in women's faces and shit. Now is the time to give to yourself. Like I said, loving on yourself, learning your body, learning your emotions, learning what you actually like instead of what society told you to like about women or about relationships or about what women were going to be to you or relationships were going to be to you or like all of these things, divine masculine. A lot of you are questioning yourself about this shit. The overall energy is a question, divine masculine, and the question is asking you, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, not your ego, but your emotion. For the heart is the gateway to the soul, right? And this is not really about power. And if it is, there is power in also being kind, compassionate, loving to yourself, nourishing to yourself, sitting on the grass, grounding yourself, meditating, going to sit in the forest, going to see animals, going to like um garden. Like all of these things are nourishing to your spirit, divine masculine. And a lot of you are starting to learn that it's not just about allowing the women to do that for you and to soothe your soul, but allowing yourself to do the things that soothe your soul for yourself, so you don't have to depend on the woman to do it for you. Following your passions, your dreams, your inspirations, those things put you in a meditative state, and bring abundance as well. And it feeds the ego in a healthy way. Divine masculine. You need balance, divine masculine. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship, even if it's with yourself, is one that both supports and challenges you. As I said, but I digress. And then new beginning again. Because it's like I said, a lot of you just need to know that it is important right now for you to step back, worry about yourself, love on yourself. You know, just treat yourself like if you, the same way that you want women to treat you like a king, treat yourself as that king. Take yourself out for massages and pedicures and out to eat and do your hair or go to a barber or get a facial or get a massage or go to the gym. Love on yourself. Go to therapy class or like things that are of emotional value or soul value. A lot of you for thousands or hundreds of years have only been worried about my physique and the ego and the money that I have and the bitch that I got. Like, that's not bringing you any type of happiness or evolution. So we're going to go into divine feminine. Do the things for yourself that you love when women do for you, because then you don't have to ask women to do it for them, to do it for you, because you do it for yourself, so you're teaching them how to treat you. Ask any woman, when they see a bougie ass nigga, they know that they have to do the most to obtain him and keep him. Divine feminine. Romance. Divine feminine, Cupid's arrow strikes. And it's either somebody, you're either falling in love with yourself more and more, like the title says, like to the point where you're just eradicating everything and anyone and any fucking aspect of your reality that doesn't resonate with where you are with your self-love right now. And I love that for you. Right? And but what you don't realize is that new levels, new devils, and the devil ascends with you, divine feminine, right? So Just how your love for self is ascending, your love for somebody else is ascending too. Because the overall energy says when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul in the memories you have shared with those that you love. And you also got balance, like Divine Masculine did. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it, but a great relationship, either with yourself or somebody else, is one that both supports and challenges you. There's somebody here, Divine Feminine, that's going to try to keep shooting their shot or keep trying to get back into your reality or keep trying to try and try and try. And they're not realizing that their arrow doesn't have a spear at the an actual arrow or spear at the end of it. So it's never going to target you or hit you, or it's like they're trying to. When you get hit with Cupid's arrow, right? Let me cook. When you get hit with Cupid's arrow, it's supposed to feel good. When this person tries to aim at you and, you know, throw their shot at you, Divine Feminine, or like express themselves to you or emote or talk or just express anything, it's irritating to you. And the reason why is because this person is a direct reflection of who you were to yourself. And I feel like this person is a divine masculine for a lot of you, divine feminine. It's a reflection of the old you, right? In this masculine, so you never result to being that type of woman ever again, which is toxic masculinity, right? Like I said, let me cook. I was receiving the download, so. We're gonna go into the tarot to see what's really going on. We got the energies out the way. What are the storylines here for divine masculine and divine feminine? What is joining them? What is keeping them apart? What is not letting them grow? What is depleting them? The Three of Wands. So we have Aries energy. We have Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Divine masculine, this is definitely a divine masculine. This is somebody who's definitely was narcissistic, probably was a player, probably was in these energies of like egotistical, and the more that I have, the more manly that I am. Whatever energy this is, they're finally going into this energy where they're like, I want the Ten of Cups. I want true love. And I know exactly who I'm going to ask for it, or ask to commit to me to build it. Because in the Knight of Pentacles is Taurus, Gemini, Sag, and then Pisces. Whatever energy this is, I kind of feel like this person is realizing that if I want genuine happiness, I have to be able to become that happiness for myself first, so I can be able to attract it in somebody else. Somebody's realizing that, so that means that I have to sacrifice these ways of being, these aspects, or the way that I was acting before, so I can be able to renew myself or regenerate these aspects of myself. Hi, Imani. So they're exploring. With the Two of Wands, this is you exploring new ways of yourself, new ways of thinking, new ways of expressing yourself, new ways of being able to have conversations. For some of you, this even might be the fact that some of you might be dating somebody who's experienced in that way. they've had a successful relationship before. They've been married. They've been this. They've been that. And that's new to you, divine masculine. Because this is masculine energy for sure. And if it is feminine energy because of the Pisces energy, you're on the other side. You're the woman with the kids and the child, and you probably left a successful relationship and it not successful because you will still be in it. You failed it, and now, or it failed, and now you're trying to get back at happiness, but you meet somebody who is in the streets, a player, egotistical, narcissistic, but they want to create the change, right? But the problem is that you feel like you don't want to wait, but this person is willing to do the work. So it's like type of energy. The bottom of the deck is talking about the Ace of Swords. If you're asking if this person is being honest and truthful, yes, they are. Because the Ace of Swords is upright. They're being honest about whatever this is. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, they could be that energy, but at the end of the day, with the King of Cups, they're being honest about the things that they're saying. Scorpio. They're being very honest about the things that they're saying here. Now, for others of you, like I said, some of you were trying to explore, like, is this person saying the truth? Are they being honest? Am I being honest about what I want? Because this could also be about yourself. And then you can see the chameleon on the card, right? This means you're going through changes. And all the colors is the different vibrations in the consciousness levels of where you're at. Remember to share the video to your social platforms. Hit the like button if you guys resonate. Okay? And remember that for extra content, all of my links are down in the description box. You can also go to www.patreon.com/the-joey for zodiac messages, moon readings, things of that nature. I do a whole bunch. So just keep an eye out, okay? You can support so many ways. All of the links are down in the description box. And I also offer private readings as well. What else do we have? Oh, that just fell out. Libra and Cancer. So this could be a divorce or this could be a breakup for some of you, and somebody's lying in the intermission of this divorce or this breakup, or trying to make it seem like they're not at fault for why it happened. For others of you, this is more about somebody getting the news that they're getting out of jail. And the reason why this is relevant to this reading is because this person has been in the mind frame of, I can't go back to the same friends. I can't go back to the same type of relationships. I need to love myself more. I need to have more self-worth here, whatever this is. For some of you, this is somebody who's coming back home. And you don't even know it. They didn't tell you. The strength. Yeah. You're going to be met with the decision of if you even want to be with this person. Some of you, this person didn't even tell you they were getting out. And this is a surprise to you. For others of you, this is you figuring out that somebody was lying about something here while you were dating them or in a connection with them. And kind of like figuring out if you want to keep like this ongoing thing with them or like cut it out. The Judgment, yeah, cutting this shit out. So it's Sagittarius energy. The Four of Pentacles, this is like, is this stable? Is this worth it? Like, can I find value in this person? Like, you know what I'm saying? Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aquarius energy. Like, should I move forward? Type of energy. The Justice of making a decision here. Let me know if you guys are resonating with the messages down in the comments. What other messages do we have, Spirit? Thank you. The High Priestess. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sagittarius, Aquarius, Aries, and Pisces. I don't know how fucking long. Really write comments, to be honest. Whoever this person, whoever you are, and however long this has been that this person ghosted you, you broke up with this person, you disconnected from this person, whatever this is, you knew that this person will always come back to you. Whoever this is. And they're coming back. And when they do, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Aries, Aquarius, and Sag. And when they do, you're gonna be like, I knew it. And the people around you thought that you were crazy, that this person wasn't your soulmate or whatever this, but they are. It just took them a long fucking while to figure themselves out. And I feel like you're not in communication with this person. You haven't talked to this person in months, years, or like they just pop out of nowhere. This is for a few of you. Because the Ace of Cups is here, and this is definitely a relationship. The Page of Pentacles, slowly but surely, the Four of Wands, it turns into a relationship. But this person had to figure themselves out and finally learning themselves emotionally and having a relationship with themselves first. It describes the first reading with Divine Masculine. Hope they don't come back. Listen, they will always spin the block and they will always come back because that's how karma works and these retrogrades work. Like Venus retrograde. But the choice is always yours. Did you learn the lesson? Are the boundaries there? It's like I said in the beginning. You don't have to take them back. Maybe the lesson is to pass them up and move forward and want better for yourself. Your shadow self will always attract those people. And not even that. The better version of you will always attract those people again. Everything's perspective. Ooh. Some of you had a dream about somebody having a baby or being pregnant. You're about to receive the news that it was right. And some of you, it's you. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Sag, Leo, Aries. Somebody just got told that they were pregnant and the man doesn't know how to feel about it. Like this person probably even told you, I'll call you back, and they're probably even having you call you back. April showers, May flowers. I don't know why I heard that. But after a long time of being sad, lonely, and depressed, or some shit for some of you, love comes along. And it's very unexpected. The Ace of Wands, a lot of passion here. The Four of Pentacles, something that's stable and worth it. And you're going to be confused about it because of how it comes in. It's very random. can you tell me more about this person or connection that's going to come? Thank you. The sun, happiness, and justice. This is definitely a partnership. The magician, you manifested it. You manifested it. The Ten of Swords. This is definitely after a hard time. Like I said, closing out cycles of yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, like in so many ways. Because the Ten of Wands in the Ten of Swords is here. So you could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or Libra. But whatever the energy is, I kind of feel like after this long period of going through so much, a lot of you finally find some type of partnership that brings a lot of happiness to you. For sure. You can meet this person while hiking or at a beach or being at a river or for some of you it's very random, but at court. The Knight of Cups, like I said, there they are. They're coming in here. The Five of Swords. You just have to worry about staying mentally outside of your head and stop jumping to conclusions and what you think you know about somebody. And stop trying to justify your own insecurities as well when you meet this person. Your insecurities and your bad habits or the bad patterns that you have here. Because this person will call them out. This is half of the reason why y'all work. It's because they're just as brutally honest as you are. 2010, we met on a flight from Maryland to Boston. He always just randomly pops up. That's very interesting. Because it is very interesting. You go from one land to the other. So it could very well be that as well while traveling, like I said, beach, hiking, like there's a whole bunch of shit going on here. The moon. A lot of you have been asking the moon to run into this person or the stars or God or whoever you talk to. You've been asking this person, you've been asking to run into that person. The moon is going to give you a and if it's not the moon, it's just the energy of like manifestation with your emotions. Emotions is nothing but energy and motion. What is the advice for this reading? Also remember that every Tuesday we have these love readings. Next Tuesday is going to be all 12 zodiac signs. I don't know the theme or the topic yet, but I will promote it on the community board. So pay attention to the posts that I be posting. Congregate. This is what this is all about. We're creating a family here on YouTube as well. The Celestial Council, all over the place on all social platforms. All the links are there. If you need them for private readings and things of that nature. I also do individual divine masculine and individual divine feminine readings on certain Tuesdays. So look out for that if you just want to listen to a divine masculine reading or just listen to a divine feminine reading as well. Okay? What is the advice for this reading? The Mother of Dawn, the Emissary, beauty, agency, and compassion of self and others. The Mother of Dawn. 1 second. The mother of dawn, the emissary, once a mortal woman, or if you're a man, of legendary beauty. The mother of dawn now represents the populace of Hades, communicating their interest to the powers of the realm. In life, her beauty was used as a prize to be granted to others for their deeds and valor, irrespective of her own wishes. Just like I said about the masculine energy and how they used ego and providing and their masculinity and what they could provide to be able to get that emotional validation, that healing, that loving, compassionate energy from women, right? Or vice versa with women to men, right? So in death, she is free of these constraints. The death is the transformation, Scorpio energy, and chooses to exercise the agency that she was denied in life in service of others, whether it was connections or relationships, right? The Mother of Dawn illuminates the path of compassion and kindness, demonstrating that the difference between service and servitude is the power to choose. It is in this power and ensuring that it is available to all, that beauty is found. And that's what I'm saying. Just because you're giving your all to someone does not mean that that's going to bring you happiness, because what you don't realize is that you're giving your all to someone or a relationship or whatever, and you're not realizing that you're giving all of this all in hopes that these people can reciprocate the same thing. But what happens in the era, the season, the part of the relationship or the connection with this person can't? A lot of you lack the fact that you have lack of self-love, lack of self-value, self-deserving, self-worth, and you use these people, connections and relationships in society to fill those gaps and those holes, when in reality you need to build yourself up and become your own mother of dawn, your own father of dawn, and your own emissary, and create beauty within yourself and become your own agent and compassionate to self, so everybody else can learn how to do that and value that within you and reciprocate that or be that, right? And it can be a give and take. I hope that this reading served you in some way, shape, or form. Remember, if you want a private reading, the links are down there. Everything is down there. I love you. And I hope that I will see you next Tuesday. Hit the like button for the algorithm. And I'll see you next time. Bye, collective. Stay light. Love you.